In October 2024, the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, made a significant leap forward with the official launch of BRICS Pay, a blockchain-based payment system designed to facilitate cross-border transactions among its member countries. The introduction of BRICS Pay at the BRICS Business Summit in Moscow has marked a critical moment in the shift toward de-dollarization and the challenge to Western-dominated financial systems. But beyond the headlines, what does this really mean for the global economy? How did BRICS go from concept to real-world testing? And what are the implications for the future? Let's take a deeper look at BRICS Pay, how it works, and what this monumental step means for the global financial landscape. Chapter 1. The historical need for BRICS Pay. For years, the BRICS nations have been grappling with a financial landscape that is disproportionately skewed in favor of Western powers. The dominance of the US dollar in global trade, coupled with institutions like SWIFT, has created a system where non-Western countries are often at the mercy of Western economic policies and political decisions. A prime example of this is Russia, which has faced multiple rounds of sanctions from the US and its allies, particularly after its annexation of Crimea in 2014 and the ongoing conflict with Ukraine. These sanctions cut Russia off from many global markets and crippled its access to international financial systems. But this is not just Russia's issue. Many other emerging economies within BRICS have realized the vulnerabilities they face in a world where their financial sovereignty can be impacted by foreign geopolitical tensions. This growing realization among BRICS countries is what sparked the need for a system like BRICS Pay, an independent payment system that could reduce dependence on the US dollar and enhance financial independence for its members. Chapter 2. BRICS Pay. At the BRICS Business Forum on October 17th and 18th, 2024, the system wasn't just announced, it was tested. Attendees at the summit were handed BRICS Pay cards, preloaded with 500 rubles, which they could use at designated stores bearing the BRICS Pay logo. This wasn't merely a demonstration of a payment tool, it was a statement. A statement that BRICS is ready to carve out its own financial path, one where the US dollar's influence is diminished and where local currencies can thrive. The BRICS Pay system itself is built on blockchain technology, a crucial aspect that allows for faster, more secure, and more transparent cross-border payments. Unlike traditional payment systems, which often require intermediaries like banks and clearinghouses, blockchain technology removes these middlemen, making transactions quicker and cheaper. For BRICS nations, which are increasingly looking for ways to trade directly with one another without needing to convert their currencies into US dollars first, this is a game changer. But BRICS Pay isn't just about reducing transaction fees and speeding up payments. It's about something far more significant: financial sovereignty. By creating a system that is independent of Western financial networks, like SWIFT, BRICS, is ensuring that its member nations have greater control over their financial futures. No longer will they be subject to sanctions that can cut them off from the global financial system overnight. Instead, BRICS Pay offers them a shield against such vulnerabilities. Chapter 3. Why blockchain technology? Blockchain isn't just a buzzword, it's the backbone of the BRICS Pay system. But why is this technology so important? In traditional financial systems, intermediaries like banks serve as trusted third parties that verify transactions. While this ensures a certain level of security, it also adds layers of complexity that slow down the transaction process and increase costs. By using blockchain technology, BRICS Pay eliminates the need for these intermediaries. Blockchain is a decentralized ledger, meaning that no single entity has control over the entire system. Every transaction is verified and recorded in real time on the blockchain, and once verified, it cannot be altered or deleted. This level of transparency and security is unmatched by traditional financial systems. For countries like Russia and China, which have been frequent targets of cyber attacks and economic sanctions, this kind of security is essential. Furthermore, The decentralized nature of blockchain aligns perfectly with BRICS's broader goal of creating a multipolar financial world order. In traditional financial systems, power is concentrated in the hands of a few major players, mostly Western financial institutions. But in a decentralized system like blockchain, no single entity has control over the entire network. This distribution of power is crucial for BRICS nations, ensuring that no country or institution can unilaterally exclude them from the global financial system. Chapter 4: Digital Currency. While the BRICS Pay cards introduced at the summit are already a significant step forward, the future of the system may lie in digital currencies. The BRICS nations are reportedly considering the introduction of a BRICS digital currency, which would allow for seamless cross-border payments without needing to rely on the US dollar. This currency could be used to facilitate trade between member states, saving time and reducing transaction costs associated with currency conversions. What's even more intriguing is the possibility of stablecoins and tokenized assets being integrated into the BRICS Pay ecosystem. Stablecoins, which are digital currencies pegged to a stable asset like a national currency, could help stabilize the value of the BRICS digital currency, making it more attractive for everyday use. Tokenization, on the other hand, refers to the process of converting physical assets into digital tokens that can be traded on the blockchain. By tokenizing assets, BRICS Pay could create an even more efficient financial ecosystem where assets can be traded quickly and securely across borders. One example is the proposed NSRB token, a stablecoin pegged to the national currencies of BRICS nations. This token could facilitate smooth currency exchanges between BRICS nations, further reducing their reliance on the US dollar and enhancing the efficiency of cross-border transactions. Chapter 5: Financial Stability and Growth. But it doesn't stop at digital currencies. Putin also mentioned that BRICS is working on a SWIFT-like financial messaging system and experimenting with national digital currencies to fund high-growth projects. This is a massive step toward reducing their dependency on external financial systems while focusing on financial stability. How will this shape the way global economies interact? The group isn't just expanding its technological capabilities, it's expanding its membership too. BRICS recently welcomed new members like Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates. With over 30 other countries interested in joining, what impact will this have on the global balance of power? We might be looking at a major economic force in the making. Chapter 6: Russia's Digital Shift. Russia has been leading the charge within BRICS when it comes to digital finance. Recently, the country passed legislation to legalize cryptocurrency mining and enable international payments via crypto. This is a big deal for businesses trying to navigate ongoing sanctions. At the same time, Russia's central bank is testing the digital ruble, which is set to launch fully in 2025. Do you think other countries will follow suit? Putin also urged the new development bank to prioritize investments in sectors like technology, infrastructure, e-commerce, and artificial intelligence. The message is clear: BRICS has its eyes on the future, especially when it comes to helping the Global South leap forward. Chapter 7: Political and Geopolitical Implications. The launch of the system sends a clear message to the world. BRICS is no longer content with playing by Western rules. It is building its own financial system, one that operates independently of the US dollar and Western financial networks. This move is especially significant given the geopolitical climate in 2024. With tensions between the US and China at an all-time high and with Russia increasingly isolated from the West, the timing of BRICS Pay's launch is no coincidence. BRICS is capitalizing on the fractured state of Western leadership, offering a viable alternative for nations that are increasingly questioning the old financial order. Countries from Africa, the Middle East, and Asia are already expressing interest in joining the BRICS bloc, and the introduction of a payment system like BRICS Pay could make this alternative even more attractive. As the Global South becomes more economically and politically powerful, The need for a financial system that operates independently of Western influence has become more urgent. Chapter 8: Challenges and Criticisms. While BRICS Pay has the potential to revolutionize global finance, it's not without its challenges. One of the biggest hurdles will be scaling the system to accommodate the growing number of BRICS members, and possibly even non-BRICS nations. The technology behind BRICS Pay, particularly its reliance on blockchain, is still evolving, and there are concerns about whether the system can handle the high volume of transactions that would be required for it to become a truly global payment network. Moreover, the political dynamics within the BRICS bloc itself could pose challenges. While BRICS nations are united in their desire to reduce reliance on the US dollar, they have different economic priorities and political systems, which could complicate efforts to create a unified digital currency or further develop the BRICS Pay ecosystem. Lastly, there is the question of whether Western powers will push back against the BRICS Pay system. Given that the system is explicitly designed to bypass US-led financial institutions and reduce the role of the US dollar in global trade, it's likely that Washington and its allies will view BRICS Pay as a threat. Chapter 9: What's next for BRICS Pay? Despite these challenges, the BRICS Business Forum was an undeniable success for BRICS Pay. The successful testing of the system, combined with the growing interest from non-BRICS nations, suggests that BRICS Pay is here to stay. As the global financial landscape continues to evolve, it's likely that BRICS Pay will play an increasingly important role in shaping the future of international trade and finance. But what's next? Will more nations adopt BRICS Pay? Will we see the introduction of a BRICS digital currency in the near future? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: BRICS is no longer a passive player in the global economy. It is actively reshaping the rules of the game, and BRICS Pay is just the beginning. Chapter 10: What this means for the world. BRICS Pay is more than just a payment system. It's a symbol of a larger shift in global power dynamics. As BRICS nations continue to grow economically and politically, they are seeking to create a world order that better reflects their interests. BRICS Pay is a major step toward that goal, and its success could pave the way for other initiatives that challenge Western-dominated systems. If you're intrigued by the rise of BRICS and the potential impact of BRICS Pay on the global stage, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates and in-depth analysis. What do you think about BRICS Pay? Let us know your thoughts below.